What's going on, guys? I'm Bradshaw. Welcome to lunchtime here. Right now I'm going to be replacing or refreshing the air filter element that I have inside this motorcycle. It's going to be the SOLERA unit from Rottweiler. It's extremely easy to get to here on the 1190. I'm going to be doing it on my lunch break today. The other cool part of this video is going to be, I'm going to showcase this backpack tail pack right here. So right now it's mounted as a tail pack. I love this thing. I take it with me whenever I travel on my motorcycle, on airplane trips and things of that nature, because it can sit right back here on the back. I've got these 4 straps that keep it attached. Then it turns into a backpack that I can then walk through the airport, or I can check this bag and have it fly with the plane. Then I'll get where I go and I can walk it to whatever vehicle that I'm going to be riding. Super convenient. Now, the other thing I'm going to be doing is using the brand new Tusk foam air filter cleaner and oil. That's right. We're going to clean and oil the filter that's going to come out of this motorcycle right here. And to do that, I'm going to be using these Tusk nitro gloves so I can keep my hands nice and pretty for the rest of the day. So these come in lots of different sizes. Again, you can find this oil or these gloves over on the Rocky Mountain ATV MC website. I'd greatly appreciate it if you use my affiliate links down there if you're planning on purchasing from Rocky Mountain anytime in the future. Helps out the channel. I get a little bit of kickback, and you guys get great products at a great price. Now let's see what else do I have in here. Nothing that I need at the moment. Oh, stay tuned for a full detailed breakdown review of this Moose personal first aid kit. This thing is super awesome. It MOLLE attaches, and then this little piece right here stays on whatever you MOLLE to, and you have a quick release first aid kit. Super cool. I'm actually going to be mounting this MOLLE style to the top of my backpack like this here just in a little bit, so that's going to be a future video. But right now, the tail pack comes off of the motorcycle, and we've got these 2 straps right here. Boom, it turns into a backpack, and now I can take it wherever the journey takes me, as most spring says. Right now it's about getting this seat off, because we want to be able to get to the air filter element under the seat. Actually, the air filter element is under the gas tank, which is super inconvenient. Thank you so much, KTM, for that. So we're going to simply just remove the seat. No problem at all. And now take a look at this air filter in here. Alright, so here's the SOLERA air filter element underneath the gas tank here on the 1190. Now typically, if you have a 1090, 1190, 1290, you've got to take off all of this, including the gas tank, in order to get to the air filter element. But this one here, as you can see, is nice and dirty. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and release this screw right here. We're then going to pull this back. And now we're going to lift up on the element. And we're going to gently pull it out. Looks like I got a little bit of rubbage going on up there in the front. Now, the concern by some people was that we were going to get dirt inside the element here, but I am not seeing any dirt that can get past this guy right here. Everything here looks nice and clean on the inside, which is fantastic. So as we can see, all the way around the inside lip right here, we had a good seal against that base plate, and we got no transfer of dirt and grime to the inside of the intake area. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this filter off of the top of this housing right here. Going to peel back both of those, stretch it up over the corner right here. Over the securing knob. And then from the location jabber there at the very front. And now, as we can see here, Everything here is super clean on the inside. I have no dust, no dirt, no debris, no nada anywhere there. Love that. That's great. So now I'm going to bust into this kit of first line foam air filter oil, which we're not going to use at the moment. I guess due to this sunshine. I should be sitting on the other side, huh? All right, so now that we have the filter off of the actual housing itself, we'll set the housing aside. Now we're going to use the Tusk First Line Foam Air Filter Cleaner. Now the idea behind this cleaner is we're going to go ahead and spray this filter all over the place, and then we're going to rinse it with soap and water inside the kitchen. I'm actually really surprised to see that the front and the back of the filter are almost just as dirty. Obviously the front got just a little bit more dirt than the rear did. I'm actually surprised to see that the entire filter is as dirty as it is. Just going to massage that cleaner in, make sure it penetrates the full filter. Now we're going to head into the bathroom. Now we're just going to use regular dishwash soap, some Dawn, to get this filter nice and clean. All right, we still have some dark parts here. Gonna rub that in, break that up a little bit more. I have to look at this. I need to find out if rats are chewing on this filter in my garage, or if there's something rubbing on the filter up there at the front of the motorcycle. It's looking good. Okay, there we go. All of the water coming out of this filter now is nice and clear. Lets me know that it is nice and clean. Now I'm going to set this filter down in the sunshine and let it have a little dry sesh. Then it'll come back out, oil it up, and reinstall it. Well, while we have the air filter drying up there on the front of the motorcycle, let's take a look and see what the inside of this housing looks like. I've got a nice little flashlight right here. I'm going to turn it on. Give us a good peek up inside there. Everything looks nice and clean. Thank you, Rottweiler, for keeping the lungs clean. Oh, this 1190. It's been out here drying for a while. Still a little bit damp. All right, we'll see you in an hour or so. All right, guys, daylight savings time is here. It's already getting dark, and it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, we are nice and dry. Woohoo! Look how clean this filter came out. Super awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our, not that one, we already used that one. We're going to grab this guy right here. We're going to grab the Tusk First Line Foam Oil, and we're going to coat this Rottweiler unit. So directions: shake well, hold dispenser upright 6 to 8 inches away, spray liberally on the entire filter front and back, massage into the filter to ensure that you have coverage everywhere. And that is what we're going to do right now. All right, we have shaken it. Now we're going to make sure our nozzle is lined up with our dot there. We'll go ahead and start on the inside. A nice layer all around the base right here. Okay. And of course it did. The camera turned itself off. So here we go. We are oiling up our Rottweiler air filter. We got to make sure that all of the cream colored filter is completely coated and covered and saturated with this oil, because this oil is what's going to be trapping the dirt on the outside of the filter. Now we've gone ahead and squirted this thing all over the place. Now we're going to massage this oil into the filter itself, making sure that everything is coated. Look how sticky this stuff is. Whoa, like spider webs. You can see some areas that I need a little bit more added. Okay. Now that we have a coated air filter, what we're going to do now is I want this part to be in the front. I'm going to go ahead and take my cage here, slip my locator right on over the edge. Then I'm going to pull the filter over this side, making sure that our alignment hole is here, nicely inserted. Pull this other edge down over here. Okay. Now we're going to want to make sure that this lower edge is all the way over and seated. Make sure that we have air filter oil on both sides. This is where sealing grease could come in handy. I don't have any of that here with me today. It's at home on the shelf. But we're going to pull this filter down, make sure it's fully seated around the cage on the outside. We're going to make sure that our gasket here is all the way covering all of these lower edges, like so. See a couple spots right here that we could hit. Make sure that they are completely coated. There we go. Fresh blue Rottweiler air filter, ready to be slid into the 1190. Now I am going to go around the base of this one more time. Make sure that my edge here has a nice coating of solution on it, so that when it makes that contact, it just has a little bit more adhesion, if you will. All right, I'm going to go ahead and move the motorcycle around so we can more appropriately see up into that air box. All right, I'm now going to take a rag. I'm going to wipe out the inside of this cavity here. Okay, so it's sticky from the air filter oil that was in there before. Getting absolutely zero dust and grime on this rag, which is amazing. Now I'm going to double check and verify that the edge of my filter is all the way up and around each of these corners. Now I'm going to take this element, I'm going to slide it back and push it into the donut hole at the end. All right, we're into the donut hole at the end. We're now going to bring up our lockdown here. We're going to snap it into place, and we're going to tighten our nut. And there you have it, folks. It's just that simple to clean and re-oil your air filters with foam air filter cleaner and air filter oil. Of course, my hands were able to stay nice and clean using these nice nitrile gloves that Tusk kindly provided. These fit true to size. I'm a size large and these fit perfectly. None of them broke during this installation, which was great. A lot of times doing wrenching on my motorcycles, these gloves actually fail, and these ones have not failed today. Anyway, the Rottweiler SOLERA unit, I cannot express how much I love that unit. Being able to simply pull that filter out, clean it, and put it back, knowing that my intakes are nice and clean and protected, and I've got more airflow than I did stock. So lots of bonuses here in this video today. The SOLERA, if you don't have one and you own a 1090, 1190, or 1290, I absolutely recommend it. Now, aside from having it being a foam filter and it being easy to clean, I love being able to pop the seat off, take a quick look. Is it dirty? Is it clean? Is it time? Can it go another ride? It's super easy to look in there and see if you need to use some air filter cleaner and oil on your air filter inside your motorcycle. I'm Carl Bradshaw. Links for these products are down below in the description, and if you could use those, that would be awesome. And if not, there's affiliate links there to Amazon as well if you're a true Amazon diehard. Also, tires and other accessories I have on my personal website, minibikes.biz. So if you're looking for tires, please hit me up in that avenue as well. I'm Carl Bradshaw. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, take care and ride safe out there.